There are only 1,000,000 warrants at $1. 1,000,000 doesn't help them, and they're at $1. So there's nothing else in between that they can draw from. The reserve that the Kramers had, which acts as a derivative, was canceled. So that was all returned to the company. So they have no way to draw shares. They can't let it go up because anything over 45, they're going to generate a margin call.
What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is ARCa coming at you with ASRE on this happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So that was Frank Benedetto that you heard at the introduction, and he is explaining to us in the live stream today, actually, exactly what that 8K and spinoff announcement for ASRE really means. So if you are interested, the area that I was actually just pointing at was right at around 37 minutes into the stream from this morning, the live stream, right? So go ahead and check that out whenever you can, okay? So what we're going to do here is go over the price action, because there was an absolute beat today on this stock. So I definitely love that we were able to maintain this posture, right? As you heard in the introduction, 45 is a critical level that would actually initiate margin call, right? So at this point, the price action is currently sitting, actually is about to close, right? 14 minutes away. So it's actually sitting at 44.88, just shy of that 45-cent target. My goodness, man. So I don't know how they're going to be able to hold this back, given that there is probably not everyone has gotten actually filled regarding this good news, right? It looks like it was suppressed like crazy. But anyway, I just want to go ahead and point out that the spinoff, it just it means that we have to position close on the short positions. So yeah, we're gonna have to know exactly what that share count is, right? So so just go ahead and refer to that live video so that you can understand exactly what that means, okay, team? So now let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. So this is the 5-day time frame ASRE, and as you can see here, we're getting closer and closer, inching to that to that 435% run up from the signal firing down here at around 6 cents, right? And it has since reached that, I think we're just shy of 435%. Okay, so 435% would be at that 50.44 level. But you already know that the part of this statistical backtest is not actually for me to observe the 50.44 range. In fact, I am more curious over the standard deviation target at 875 spots, 17% to the upside, which would mark target range between 80.91 and 91.79, or the 2-spot 272 at 92, right? And then the target upside of that would be your 1,300% to the upside of the first standard deviation, the upper bound of, and that would be consistent to this range here, 2-spot 618 golden mean at 131 to 167. So we have confluence there within geometrics and statistics. So it's looking very nice. The signal is still fired, and it's still suggesting an upside continuation as long as volatility doesn't enter the critical expansion zone or the critical contraction zone. As long as we are within this area here, we are still with the signal fired. Okay, so everything is still looking okay. There's still an upside to be looked at for ASRE. And I do expect some higher targets to be coming in, right? So, right, let me go ahead and actually pull up the I'm gonna pull up the weekly time frame here, or I think it was the 5-day. But Sebastian Lim asked me to take a look at this during the live stream, and I was I think actually it was maybe the daily. I think he said. Let's see. I think we're at a critical support bounce somewhere. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So you're right. This is what he asked for me to have retail look at. I mean, first of all, I want you to go ahead and notice this. We actually didn't get this on the live stream, but notice this. This is the bi-daily time frame, ASRE Gaussian band, and look what is happening right now. We just got the first green print I mean, for the first time since look back here, November 2022, we are getting the first green print on the Gaussian bands after an official breakout and retest of the support before a continuation to the upside. And now we're getting that green print. This is an incredible relief for the asset, and I do see some type of continuation here. And I would keep a really close eye on this. And you guys already know that we've been actually talking about this since around 22, 24 cents, right around there, right? So currently sitting at 44.88. And we want to get that 45-cent close as soon as humanly possible, right? So now moving on to the weekly accumulation versus distribution. I'd like for you to notice here that over the entire trading history of ASRE, I mean, please notice, take a notice of this. This is the amount of accumulation that has been happening since, I'd say, June of this year, right? So now the price action has, led from 3 cents all the way up to, upwards of 50 cents at one point, just recently. But we have all this volume, right? But for some reason here, this is 2 zeros and 43, and price. Look at this, 44.90. It's man, come on, do it. So yeah, no, what I'm saying here is that from 2 zeros and 43 all the way up to $1.64 without any volume like this, no on balance volume action, no accumulation distribution. If anything, there was a release of it was distribution during that up run. Doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, so that's essentially what I'm looking at here, team. This is I mean, whatever happens here, I honestly think that inflection point of 50.44 that we're talking about for the take profit of the 435% statistical upside, either a balance of the 45 or 50 cent, there could be an explosive move to happen from that point. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how many. I know that Frank spoke over the details, the fundamentals in the live stream, right? So I would really encourage for you to take a look at that. So if there is massive short covering here, the asset would probably beat the $1.31 target that we have in mind. So this thing could very well rip into higher targets. So I would keep this in the watch list and trade very carefully, right? We are definitely talking about paper trading, right? So go ahead and click on this panel right down here where it says trading panel. Click on connect for paper trading here on TradingView, and then you would have access to your trading platform, right? So this is your DOM here. You can go ahead and place an order. This is your montage, and everything is looking good. Please make sure to click on the link below in the description where you will see my affiliate link for the TradingView software. Go ahead and get yourself an account, as it would help my trading future out. Okay, team, so enough chilling here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next chart here. I did want to point out something very curious on the hourly time frame as we built a very nice bullish engulfing here towards the end of the session. It's currently still at play, right, because we still have around 7 minutes till official after hours close. So yeah, this is looking 100% amazing, team. So now just go ahead and pay attention to this too. We have an upside pivot on stochastic momentum with potential reversion on volatility, right? There could be an expansion coming in soon, right? Based on how many shares are being traded all at once, or the dispersion of returns. All in how the frequency is acting during a certain set of time. So if it comes in tighter, if it comes in as more frequent, then the volatility component and moving average will likely start moving up. But if it slows down, of course, then contraction would be the answer, right? So yeah, please notice this, that we have an upside pivot here on stochastic momentum on the hourly time frame, bi-hourly time frame, already getting that upside incline, little hint there too, right? So now as we move into the 3 hour, especially into the 4 hour, you'll notice that we're a little bit overextended, right? And we're coming back right into that contraction zone. This, all that it's telling me is that we are getting presented an opportunity to get long this asset one more time, particularly from the zone of around 43.49. And I can create a quick little range here for us to evaluate, right? So let's just adjust that to 4403 to the bottom side of, yeah, I would say to the bottom side of this candle here to around 4271. Very difficult for the asset to actually be picked up. So good luck in actually grabbing this. But yes, I do expect some positive price action here, short-term pullback before a continuation to the upside eventually. So keep your eyes on that, okay? So now let's go ahead and move on to the right over here. I wanted to show you something else, right? So I mean, we already know that the monthly time frame, you know, we got this very good confirmation candle suggesting a continuation to the upside after getting this buy formation breakout, right? So this is a bullish buy formation here, which is catering actually the bullish engulfing candle formation as well as a hammer candle after a downtrend. So both of these are kind of grouped as a formation here in candle analysis, and this candle here would be the validation before a continuation to the upside after a hammer like this, right? So now as we move, just to kind of refresh here the new viewers, right? So, and now also please take a look at this, the bi-monthly time frame. It definitely closed the bi-monthly candle with that same thing, with the hammer candle and the bullish engulfing. And you can see here that price action is already suggesting a continuation to the upside, of which is natural, for the price action to do after this. I mean, after a macro bullish signal like the one that we just got on this bi-monthly. So let's go ahead and stop by the last part of the analysis here. This is going to be the RSI. So a little bit of consolidation here into 30-minute immediate short-term, same situation on the bi-hourly time frame and the 4-hour time frame. Very nice little bounce here on the 8-hour time frame as we are bouncing from the SMA 14 and the gravitational zone, suggesting a continuation to that upside. I think the 12-hour does, in some way, shape, or form, agree with the 8-hour time frame, as we do have an upside pivot on that SMA 14 and, more or less the RSI signal as well. Although, arguably, I would like this to be a little more aggressively pivoted towards the upside, but we get what we have, and it's entirely okay. Daily time frame is suggesting a little bit of consolidation as well. But as we move on to the larger time frames, like the bi-daily and the 3-day, you'll hold on just a sec. Let's see, did that actually change or what? Yeah, you'll notice here that we still have an upside pivot on that SMA 14. A little bit of consolidation here on the RSI signal. But now moving up to the 5-day time frame, please notice that your RSI signal is well within the gravitational zone of the bull weakness percentile, suggesting a continuation to the upside with 2 drives of confirmed bullish divergence, one being hidden bullish divergence and the other being a drive of regular bullish divergence. My apologies. And so that's if you need to know what that is, it is the opposition of price action versus momentum. In this case, momentum represented by the RSI. And so that's what I'm looking at thus far. It may be a little bit slow unless there's something to push it otherwise. But I do see a continuation to the upside from the asset, and I do believe it's in a healthy manner, not like a meme stock type of price action play, more of a healthy up run, right? So I've definitely been swinging this. I've been holding it since I actually in one of my portfolios I have an average of about, I would say, around 28 cents or 26, somewhere around there. And in my other portfolio, it has an average of 39. Okay, so currently in the money, 15% on the 39, and actually sitting at around 92% on the smaller position, right? But everything is looking good for ASRE thus far, okay, team? So please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.